In the world of youth sports, a new playbook is being written.
The landscape has changed dramatically from when I was a kid. I feel like we're at a different youth sport every night of the week.
By some estimates, youth sports brings in $20 billion a year in economic activity in the United States. And club sports have had a big hand in changing the game.
There's hundreds upon hundreds of organizations and teams. It's been a big time thirst for people, I think, across so many sports.
Club teams offer year-round training.
I just try to keep getting better every day at practices, at games.
Elite competition.
We play with good teams and we get good competition.
And for some, a pathway to college.
And the opportunities to be able to play college basketball for free is absolutely amazing.
Unlike many town and school-sponsored programs, club sports go beyond seasons, giving athletes a chance to face top talent all year round, says 8th grader Maddie Abba.
For a town team, we only have one game a weekend, but for club, we have a tournament every weekend. So I'll be playing 4 games a week instead of just one.
Club teams are formed based on talent, skill, and experience. For athletes like 8th grader Lainey Lee, the benefits are clear.
I get to shoot more, dribble more, and I just get to play with more girls who understand and love the game as much as I do.
And for the many parents who shuttle their kids to and from club practices and games, often hours away,
It feels like a second job, but I wouldn't change the experience at all.
it can be the hope of college recruitment opportunities, or more simply, for their child just to be a player in the game.
Do you feel like there's pressure to play club sports?
I think there's a little of that.
One organization at the heart of this movement is Middlesex Magic, a youth basketball club based in Wellesley. Founded in 1993, the club is now led by former Celtics assistant basketball coach Michael Crotty Jr., who took over after his father's passing.
The Magic has evolved quite a bit.
Starting with 2 teams, Middlesex Magic has grown to more than 70 across all levels and age groups. More than 600 Magic players have gone on to compete at the collegiate level.
To be able to help one kid become a college athlete, every time it happens, the joy I get is so real.
Good move, Alex.
Athletes like 19-year-old Alex Wilkins have the Magic spirit. He plays on Magic's sponsored elite Under Armour team.
What is it that you love about basketball?
Basketball has been amazing to me. It's gotten me to school for free, so it means a lot to me, for sure.
At 6'5", Wilkins earned 25 college scholarship offers. Yup, 25.
Let me see what you got. Let me see.
He's headed to Furman University, whose basketball program competes at the Division I level.
Mom and Dad made a lot of sacrifice for me, so I'm excited that I'm able to give back.
Alex credits his family first for his success, but also the opportunities provided by club sports, largely Middlesex Magic.
It's opened doors that I never thought would open, if I'm being told. That's changed my life. I've met some really great people. We watch film, we have scout reports. We're always together, we're always eating together.
Do you think club sports are necessary to play at the collegiate level?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I played in front of maybe 30 coaches a game this summer. Crotty knows a lot of people. He's built those relationships over years. If you think you're a collegiate athlete, you should definitely be playing for a club.
But club sports aren't cheap, and most families have to pay to play, investing thousands a year in travel, training, and equipment. The 2022 Aspen Institute State of Play report says parents of kids in elite club programs often spend $12,000 or more per year. And for every success story like Alex, many families invest big bucks and endless time into club sports for athletes who may never play at the next level. Why?
So we have those inspirations, like our kid's gonna go pro, but then we come to the realization that, that's not gonna happen. As long as they feel comfortable playing and they build that confidence in themselves, that's what we look for.
I'm having a blast. I talk to parents that I know whose kids are out of college, and they say, hey, when you're in it, sometimes you can feel like it's a little overwhelming. But I'm thinking about 3-4 years from now, I don't know what I'm going to do on weekends.
Given the billions spent on these programs, they're likely here to stay. Still, a growing number of people and organizations are seeking alternatives.
What is being sold right now is that the only way for my kid to participate in sports is to really deeply invest in one sport. Pick the club sport, pick the specialty training, whatever it might be. And Robert and I both challenge that as what is real for kids in terms of their development.
And we'll have more on that perspective coming up after the break. We mentioned, of course, youth sports, big business. We estimated about $20 billion of economic impact. But some estimates say that's as high as $30 billion.
$30 billion with private equity firms buying up teams and facilities. And while this could provide more resources, it could also mean higher costs for families and more of a focus on profit versus player development.
So much about the money. Coming up, the effort to boost town sports.